Can you share the story about Norse alpaca with us?
Norsk alpaca was not the beginning. The beginning was the 2 females that we bought to the farm, because I wanted to start with animals, and I wasn't really interested in sheep or goats or pigs. So, and I always liked the different fibers, and I've been into knitting and textiles really. So it was interesting to buy 2 alpacas to see if I was gonna be like able to set up any business with alpacas for the future. It took me 4 years from having 2 to expand in amount of animals that made it possible to send some fiber away for spinning. From that we made yarn, and we thought that yarn was going to be the product that we would be like ripped off the shelves, but it didn't, because we cannot do like sheep productions in Norway, and with all the yarn coming in from abroad to the shops in Norway, there was no big market for exclusive alpaca yarn. So we had to think new, and we had to start see if we could be interesting to go into other markets than the like a knitting market. So with a phone call from an orthopedic that had a need for the children with special needs for their arthrosis, you know, they have like on their legs, and they need to be warm inside. He called them the blue lilac children, because their lips were so cold all winter through, trying to be in their benefit of having their arthrose on, like in shaping their feet to be able to walk out of it really.
To move, yes.
And to move better, and so anyway, that was the start of making the thread, and it took me 2 years finding the production for the whole seamless sock that we actually have now, and we have presented it to the market, and it's now going into more than 50 shops in Norway, which is really interesting and also scary. But I believe in the product, and I believe in the other products that has come with the thread that we have now. We have been able to make other seamless products and new exciting products that could also be beneficial to many different people with health issues.
But have you been thinking all the time about these products which are dedicated more to health, or at the beginning you started with the idea of knitting, but in the fashion? Where did you really start to think about the characteristic of alpaca yarn through health support?
It's because of that phone call from the orthopedic and their needs.
So you just, turned or moved to another direction.
But it suited me.
Yeah.
I understood that was going to be my way, sort of thing. So that's where the product started, and that's how it became many products after that, and we haven't finished.
Yeah. One can see also on your farm that not that you only use the alpaca as support for your business, but you love very much your alpaca animals, and you have 1 or 2 who are also like pets for you, but not only for you. They are very popular also here in Norway.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about your number 1?
Well, he number 1 could have been any one of them, but he was very photogenic, as he was going to look good on television. And he's not my pet, because every one alpaca is part of their herd, and Åke is as well. His name is Åke, but all alpacas has names. Yeah. They all have different. They have number as well, because we need to have an air tag on them, but they have their own name, and we talk to them and use the names all the time. So when they're born, they get a name. And Åke was special because he was asked to be in a talking show, and he did well, as long as I kept every person that wanted to touch him away from him. He's quite happy. He would never harm anyone anyway, but he would be stressed by people, and that's how an alpaca is. They don't like people to stress them, and we are the only one who can actually stress them. by touching them all the time.
Yeah, okay.
And that's not the animals' needs, that's people's need to be touching because they think they look so nice. But I am glad I don't have like more than 70 dogs. If I should have them as a pet, they would be dogs because they would be a part of my flock or my herd. They have a herd, and we people at the farm, the family, we are another herd. And we do what we want with them all the time, like in shearing and in we need to cut their nails and we need to trim their teeth.
Yeah.
There's never a problem with that, as long as we do it right and we do it efficiently and we treat them like they should be treated.
From the very beginning, you also went for international cooperation and abroad. So actually you produce your yarn in Great Britain. You design ideas here, but you also have some other cooperatives elsewhere, or you're only in Great Britain and Norway?
And Sweden.
And and Sweden.
Yeah. And Kosovo. And Kosovo. Yeah. No, the only wrong you said was I produce only yarn in Norway. So from the Norwegian animals, we send that to a Norwegian spinnery, and they will produce the yarn that we have presented here. And the thread we make in England.
In England.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that is no manufacturer for producing that thread in Norway. And I got got hold of a very nice big spinner in England that spin exclusively for me.
Our business garden is located in we are representing 3 municipalities in rural areas in Norway. And it has to be in rural area in order to be in the business garden program that is run by the government. We have been running this business garden in this program for 12 years now, and it's basically to motivate and to support the local businesses in the area. It can be everything from farming to hotels and to industrial production. It depends on the different companies.
How many business gardens are all around Norway?
Altogether now it's 47 business gardens, but they are all located in rural areas, and they are joining the same program from the government.
We heard that you cooperate very well with municipalities who are very close in relation with the business garden. How does it look, this cooperation? What are they expecting from your side and what you expect from the municipality?
It is different from each municipality but very often they have a very small administration because it's very small municipalities that we are represented in, and so they often they don't have a business developing department or anything like that, and we will be that part for them. And we see that in order for us to be well known in the municipality and also to cover all the different businesses and areas where we should be represented, it's important for us to have a close cooperation, because some people will contact the administration in the municipality and they will forward them to us, and it's also very important for us to know what the municipality is planning for the business environment in the local areas where we are represented when we are talking to the different business owners and also to people who want to start a business.
We saw that the financial support resources for operating such a business garden are from 3 different resources. One is from municipality, one is from government, and 1/4 or 1/3 or 55.
No, 25% is from.
25% is from business, from companies, as you said. Yeah, directly. So what can one company or one startup entrepreneur expect if he or she becomes your member?
We have a special contract that they have to sign, and for that they have to pay a membership fee. But then we also have like a description of all the services that we will give them. And the main services that we are offering is help with the development projects, like to apply for what do you call it, support, or for in their projects if they want to develop and to grow. For example, they can apply to get money from the government or the municipality or other kind of institutions for development in rural areas, and we will help them with the application. And then it's also the network that they will be a member of, and also we are focusing on the knowledge and all the different seminars specifically for small businesses, and they will be able to join these seminars for a very low fee if they are a member.
We see that they have also very nicely equipped small places, small business rooms where they can or share the room or be alone in the room, and that's a special rent probably for them?
Yeah, it's a special rent that they have to cooperate with the owner of the building, because the business garden in Norway is not allowed to own the building, so it's the landlord here. But we are of course cooperating with the landlord, and he is also part of the business garden himself with his company. So of course he wants to support us in the best way. And then every company that has a connection to the office, they are paying a small administration fee that will cover the printer, the internet, the services for the phone and the reception and lunch and the social. We are nice people to be together with. So
in Fornebu, it's a great new place which is situated on the ground of former airport, as I understood, and it's a big hotel complex which is led by Mrs. Toril, who is the manager not only of this hotel but also, as I heard, other hotels. How many hotels are you managing?
Oh no, I'm just managing this now, but I've been at different properties during the last 19 years.
Oh, great. So you have a lot of this good advices for those who would like to establish their own hotel in maybe smaller touristical regions. Have you ever been in Slovenia?
No,
Well,
I haven't, but I actually opened 2 properties as well from the beginning, so I know a little bit about that.
Great.
It's quite challenging, but very fun.
So that means that this is the first challenge for you, but also for us. We're going to invite you as a speaker to those who are interested in touristic industry, and you are probably giving us some good introduction in this part of the work.
Well, that sounds very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are also the founding organizer of the very important association who is bringing together women in business and women in leadership position. And you have also quite interesting programs which you are delivering to your members, but not only to your members, also to other women entrepreneurs in this region. Could you describe a little bit which are these programs?
Yes, we have one program that we call the Get Professional. That's when you have established your own business and you need help in different areas. For example, how you should handle social media. That could be one thing. And we put up a workshop of 3 hours. We can come there and learn, so you can get help to drive your business. Yeah. And so it's another program, that's a growth program, and that's the next step. So if you need to grow in revenue or the number of employees, etc., we have a program that will help you do that.
And I heard you have also a mentoring program?
Yes, we have a mentor program that is 10 years now, very successful and very good feedback from the members. So it's 10 adepts and 10 mentors every year. And the program is through 1 year, and it's 20 hours that the adept get from the mentor.
For us, it was very interesting to hear that the municipalities, at least 2 municipalities who are, let's say, your supporters, are really financing or co-financing activities of the Association for Women Entrepreneurs. How did you manage to involve them in these programs?
We invited the mayors and we presented the programs to them, and they found it very interesting and very important for the women in our 2 municipalities. So they decided they wanted to support us.
We invited also women entrepreneurs from Norway, especially from your association, to maybe establish a virtual network between Slovenia and Norway, speaking of female entrepreneurship. How do you see this is manageable?
Yes, I think I will introduce it or present it to the board, and so we will come back to you. We organize it like we have different areas on the board that we are responsible for. I am responsible for all the contact towards the business council and the municipalities, and one is responsible for the programs, etc.
So, Mrs. Kersti Granasen, here at your organization NHO, we have heard a lot of Female Future program. Could you give us some results coming out of this program, which is lasting for 10 years, as you said?
Yes, I can. 66% of the women which have participated were offered board positions and advanced professionally. And more than 500 women has participated in the program, and more than 750 enterprises.
One of the partners in the Network MEMA project, which is financed by Norway Grant, is also the Norwegian company Athene Projektsledelse. We would like to know what is your contribution to the project.
Thank you. For 15 years we have been building up incubators, business gardens, innovation centers, and so on. And with all this experience, both from Norway and other places in Europe, we would like to share our models. We would like to share how we do it. We like to share templates. We would like to share also how we have been working with female entrepreneurs.
We have heard that you already established also some of models in Kosovo and also in Banja Luka. Do you plan to establish other centers elsewhere in the Balkan region or elsewhere?
We would really like to do more of these things in Europe, and there are many countries that would like to do it. So we would like to also share our knowledge, and we help municipalities or governments or private associations, private companies to do these things. So if we could do something also in Slovenia, that I would be happy to do that.
Well, but that depends also from the interest of the Norway as a country. Is Norway as a country planning to do some more investments in that, let's say, field also in Slovenia?
I don't know, because Norway, they have different kinds of help to different kinds of countries, but we have, of course, this EEA grant possibilities. So if we can do something together in that regard, that would be super. And if we can also do some business to business, that would be more convenient for us, because I don't think the government in Norway should establish something in Slovenia. Maybe the government in Slovenia could be partner there.
I think Norway as an oil-based or oil gas-focused economy are mainly playing with the big oil nations. But of course, business opportunities are always interesting, no matter what country they're in. So if you can give us facts and information, I normally say, in order to be successful internationally, you need a product to sell or a service, you need facts about the country, and you need contacts. And your chamber can provide contacts, can also provide knowledge, and then it's a question of what kind of businesses could be interesting for us to learn more about. So it has, this kind of visits here is a bridge, it's a door opener, and that's what we need very often to do success internationally. So I can't say that Norwegian companies in particular are looking for Slovenia, but they're looking for business opportunities, as everywhere else in the world.
Na obisku v Oslu smo obiskali tudi gospodarsko zbornico Osla. Pri direktorju gospodarske zbornice smo izvedeli, kakšen je program, ki ga ponujajo svojim članom in kakšno je v primerjavi s slovenskim sistemom gospodarskih zbornic njihov sistem. Pravzaprav ni veliko razlike, tudi oni delujejo v prostovoljnem članstvu, kar pomeni, da se seveda podjetja sama odločajo, koliko jih zanima sodelovanje v gospodarski zbornici in kaj jim gospodarska zbornica lahko ponudi. Zelo veliko se ukvarjajo z mednarodnim uveljavljanjem gospodarstva iz Norveške, ker pa je Norveška seveda značilno pomemben svetovni akter na področju naftne industrije oziroma predelave in predelave nafte in predvsem tudi posebnih sončnih energetskih sistemov, je to za njih glavni izvozni artikel. Zelo veliko delujejo v Afriki, investirajo v razvoj energetike v Afriki in seveda podpirajo tudi razvoj podjetništva in malega gospodarstva.